When it comes to Apple, every year the company somehow manages to take something as familiar as the iPhone and make it feel fresh again. Sometimes it's through a new chip, a camera breakthrough, or a major display innovation. But in other years, Apple grabs attention with something that's seemingly smaller, yet no less powerful when it comes to sparking conversation, a brand new color option. With the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro, Apple is doing exactly that, and this time, the spotlight is on a shade that's already dividing the fan base, a fiery orange finish that Apple is reportedly preparing as one of the headline options for its flagship lineup. Now let's be clear, this isn't just any orange. According to the latest insider leaks and industry chatter, the color leans toward what some are calling desert titanium turned up to maximum intensity. Think of a deep, burnt sienna fused with the reflective shimmer of Apple's titanium frame. It's not subtle, it's not reserved. Instead, it's Apple deliberately stepping away from the classic silver, black, gold, and even last year's natural titanium aesthetic. This is bold, bright, and unapologetically eye-catching. And as you'd expect, people online are already split right down the middle. Some absolutely love it. They say Apple has finally delivered a color that looks truly different, something that pops out from across the room and signals that you're holding the latest iPhone without even turning it on. Others, however, think it's a misstep. For these critics, the fiery orange feels too loud, too flashy, too un-Apple. They argue that part of the iPhone's prestige has always come from its restrained, elegant design choices, and this color risks throwing that formula out the window. But here's the thing. Whether you love it or hate it, you're talking about it. And that's exactly what Apple wants. The evolution of iPhone colors, to really understand why this new orange iPhone 17 Pro is such a big deal, you need to look back at Apple's history with iPhone finishes. For the longest time, Apple stuck to a very safe color palette: black, silver, and the occasional gold. These were timeless, premium, and universally appealing. But over the last decade, Apple has slowly started experimenting. We've had the midnight green iPhone 11 Pro, which quickly became a fan favorite. Then there was the Pacific blue iPhone 12 Pro, followed by the Sierra blue iPhone 13 Pro, and later deep purple with the iPhone 14 Pro. Most recently, Apple went even more industrial and refined with natural titanium on the iPhone 15 Pro. Each of these colors has helped define its generation of devices, with people often remembering an iPhone by the special edition color of that year. So introducing orange as the signature iPhone 17 Pro finish is more than just a design tweak. It's a branding decision. Apple wants the orange iPhone 17 Pro to stand out in photos, in ads, and on store shelves. They want it to scream new, even if you don't know the model number. And in today's world of TikTok unboxings and Instagram tech flexes, that matters more than ever. First, look, the fiery orange iPhone 17 Pro. Based on dummy unit leaks and insider prototypes, we already have a good idea of what the orange iPhone 17 Pro will look like. The titanium frame catches the light in a way that makes the orange shade shift subtly depending on the angle. In direct sunlight, it's blazing, almost neon in its vibrancy. Indoors, it takes on a warmer, more earthy tone, closer to a terracotta or burnt sienna finish. Apple is calling it a balance between luxury and adventure, and you can see why. It has that luxury sheen that keeps it feeling premium, but it also has an outdoorsy, sporty vibe that we haven't really seen from iPhones before. In many ways, this feels like Apple's attempt to bridge the gap between the professional look of the Pro models and the playful colors of the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Plus. But the orange iPhone isn't launching alone. Apple is pairing it with an all-new Techwoven case lineup, which brings us to one of the other big stories of this year's release. Techwoven cases, Apple's big accessory. Overhaul. Apple accessories are big business. Every year, millions of users pick up first-party cases, not just to protect their phones, but to enhance the look and feel. For years, leather cases were the go-to option for Apple customers who wanted premium protection. Then Apple pivoted to fine woven, a fabric-based material they positioned as a more eco-friendly, stylish alternative. But here's the problem. Fine woven cases turned out to be a disaster for durability. Within weeks, users were reporting that the fabric frayed, stained, and lost its premium feel. Social media was flooded with pictures of fine-woven cases looking worn out after minimal use, and the backlash was strong. So now Apple is trying again, and this time the answer is Techwoven. What exactly is Techwoven? From everything we know so far, Techwoven is Apple's attempt to combine style, strength, and sustainability into one material. Unlike fine woven, which felt almost like suede, Techwoven is described as having a tighter, more rugged weave that resists fraying and tearing. It's still fabric-based, so it looks refined and classy, but it's reinforced in a way that makes it significantly tougher than its predecessor. Think of it like this. Fine woven was the fashion-forward designer jacket. Nice to look at, but fragile in daily use. Techwoven is the luxury sports jacket. Still stylish, but built to withstand a little rain, wind, and wear, and the early pictures are promising. The Sienna Techwoven case paired with the orange iPhone 17 Pro looks striking. The combination of warm tones makes the phone look more like a piece of luxury fashion than just another smartphone. On the flip side, the black Techwoven case on the orange iPhone tones things down, giving it a sleeker, more professional edge. Apple is expected to launch Techwoven cases in at least 5 colors: black, blue, green, purple, and sienna. Each of these offers a different personality, allowing users to either complement or contrast the fiery orange of the phone itself. Durability and real-world use. Now, let's be realistic. As much as Apple is hyping up Techwoven, it's not invincible. The material may still show minor fraying or wear over time, especially around the edges where hands grip the phone most. Scratches or light fading might still occur after months of daily use. But here's the key difference. Compared to fine woven, this is a huge step up in resilience. Apple clearly listened to the backlash and worked to engineer a material that not only looks stylish on day one, but holds up better in the long run. And that balance between durability and design is what Apple has been chasing with accessories for years. The online reaction, love it or hate it, of course, no bold Apple design choice is complete without debate, and the orange iPhone 17 Pro is already the subject of heated discussion online. A recent poll revealed that about 35% of people love the new color, calling it fresh, daring, and unlike anything Apple has done before. On the other hand, 46% say it looks terrible, dismissing it as too loud or tacky. The remaining group? They're undecided, waiting to see it in person before making a judgment. This kind of split reception is actually a good sign for Apple. It means people care enough to argue about it, which drives buzz, conversation, and ultimately sales. If everyone loved it, it would be boring. If everyone hated it, it would be a flop. But when you've got people passionately on both sides, you've got attention. Apple's strategy: design meets marketing. Let's not overlook the bigger picture. Here, Apple doesn't just release a new color by accident. Every move is carefully calculated. The orange iPhone 17 Pro is a marketing tool as much as it is a design decision. It ensures that when influencers, reviewers, and everyday users post their unboxing videos or mirror selfies, everyone immediately knows that's the latest iPhone. It's the same strategy we've seen with cars, sneakers, and even gaming consoles. Unique colors create hype, exclusivity, and desirability. Apple is simply bringing that playbook to the iPhone 17 lineup. To case or not to case? One question many Apple fans are asking is whether this year's iPhone even needs a case at all. The liquid glass finish rumored for the iPhone 17 Pro supposedly adds a glossy, ultra-premium layer to the titanium frame, making it more resistant to scratches and fingerprints. For some users, that could mean ditching the case entirely, especially if they want to fully enjoy the fiery orange finish without covering it up. But for others, the Techwoven case lineup offers a way to not just protect, but personalize the iPhone. For those who value self-expression, cases are less about protection and more about style. With Apple now offering richer, bolder, and more diverse case colors, it's clear they understand that personalization is part of the iPhone experience. Conclusion: Apple's boldest iPhone yet? At the end of the day, the orange iPhone 17 Pro with its Techwoven cases is about more than just a new color or a new case material. It's about Apple taking risks, pushing boundaries, and rethinking how style and technology intersect. The orange, Finish is vibrant, distinctive, and guaranteed to turn heads. The Techwoven cases represent a major step forward in accessory design, addressing past complaints while offering more ways for users to express themselves. Yes, the reaction is mixed. Yes, some people think it's too much, but that's the nature of innovation. It challenges expectations. Whether you love the fiery orange or prefer the classic silver or black, one thing's undeniable. The iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to be one of the most visually unique iPhones Apple has ever made. And in a world where smartphones are everywhere, standing out is exactly what Apple wants.